you just found the notebook?
I think that it was in a notebook, that there were some sheets of paper that had been ripped out from a notebook or something like that, or from a book.
Yeah. It was a notebook, yeah.
Yeah, and also, I think, were you found a envelope that was almost falling, so you assume one was missing. It was an envelope for quite big book or notebook or something like that.
Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have the information about the notes.
On the notebook. I don't remember
I don't know
what I said that day, so I can repeat everything just in case. As Laura said, there's some sheets missing. The most of them on the notebook are blank, are in white, without they are empty. But the one on the one there is some names and addresses, almost filling the half of the sheet. And I don't remember if you found this, but inside the notebook, if you move the page, there's a small envelope with more names and addresses. I mean, there's a paper inside, and there are more names and addresses. It doesn't have the sale, but it has the I don't know in English. The post office box number. That is
the PO box.
Yeah, 37654.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the addresses are national or international?
Is national.
Okay. Does
They are
Drake recognize any?
Well, Drake, I suppose most of the addresses are pubs or similar locals, quite close.
So you know a lot of pubs, Drake. I see.
I do.
Well, these aren't people's addresses. They are
Locals.
locals. Okay.
Businesses.
I think
What
some
was the-
people in the group has the feet callejeo wandering.
I think I do have, yeah.
Well, for you will be sure that the addresses correspond with places or pubs for spectacles, dancing, and that kind of things. Is for places where you can have fun.
Okay.
And
you
the
know,
names that I assume Drake and Laura
Night businesses.
and Knight, of course, realized the names. Some of them you recognize as criminals.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do we
That's
know-
why you know them. That's why you know them. Sure.
Do we know what? I forgot the name of Laura's wife.
Anya.
Natalia's sister. Anya.
Annie.
What did she do for a living?
I don't think we ever found out.
You should know.
Lupe doesn't know, but Laura probably would.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Natalia does as well, but I don't.
Housewife? Or
It's not written on the adventure what her
Oh.
job, so I assume she was a housewife, but she has another inquietudes.
I mean, she clearly had some plans at night.
Shit, I know a lot of languages.
did she have was she a waitress or something before meeting Laura? Or
You met her
Because
in a pub.
so yeah, but I don't know if as a customer or as a
No,
worker.
as a customer. But this kind of customer that is like public relationships.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Beer.
Did you spend a lot of nights working or far from home, Laura?
Yes,
I look at Ernest like, wow.
yes, I have many night shifts.
And when you come home, Anya is still in the house? She looks tired in the morning?
Normally when I come home, she's sleeping.
She get up early or just stay in bed?
Can I check the closet in case there are like some exotic dancer clothes or something? I know the kind of
Natalia appears. What are you checking?
I don't know. I just have to make sure.
If you check, you'll find clothes for Laura and for Anna. So maybe you don't know which is for who, but there are sexy clothes there if you're looking for that.
Do they look like lingerie you use with your wife, or just look like something you will wear to a club?
I don't know the
Whatever.
difference.
How many glitter was in that clothes?
How many glitter?
What kind of questions are that? Well,
And
I assume you can think that some of these clothes seems to go outside and enjoy life.
Nightlife in particular. Maybe the sexy clothes are from Laura.
You check.
I wanna. Well, I'm like.
You will notice a hand slapping you.
I didn't say that on roll.
If we found like some night clothing, I wanna do an insight on Laura to see if she knows about these clothes or they're like first time seeing, you know.
Okay, you want to throw dice or?
Yeah, we can do. It's a one
Bueno.
dice. Yeah.
76.
And on the inside I have.
So Laura,
Let me check my
do
stats.
you success, Drake?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
It has to be lower than your roll, right?
I failed.
Yep, lower to win.
but you didn't roll.
Yeah,
You
I
rolled
did.
2d10.
But that's 100.
That's
No.
not a. No, that's not a. Well, it'll be 75.
I mean, it's close enough.
You have to roll a 1d100.
I'm not sure why you're so intent, because when you are rolling physical dice, you roll 2d10.
Yeah, but here they roll 2d10, not 1 for decimals.
But
They are in order. We can just read them as
they are in
decimal
order. They are
units.
not.
Yeah.
They are not ordered. Anyway,
It'll be a 76 if you want.
Do you success?
yeah. Now, yeah.
Okay, so both of you success. So Drake.
But he had the biggest
Yeah.
success. So.
Okay, so what Drake can see?
You could see how my brow is rising up and saying, are you normally tampering with personal clothing items in your job?
detective,
I mean,
yes, so do you.
I'm a private detective. Yeah, I should pick
Well, that's
every
private.
single clue. Noted. I'm gonna close.
Thanks.
But very sexy.
Then, since I won, like, do I get the impression that this is first time seeing this clothing, or she's like
Oh, she.
familiar with?
No, I think that you would notice like she's uncomfortable, meaning that what are you doing with my under
Okay.
thighs in your hand?
No, I mean I'm not touching anything. I'm just like sliding las
With a
perchas.
stick. Okay, but yeah, she probably knew about that. Another thing is she like it or not.
That's not my business. I just wanted to know.
You didn't see a
At the secret
No.
nightlife. Okay.
Okay, so Dan says, well, this notebook is quite interesting. I'm going to take it and keep it as a new clue. Well, I think I'm going for a while. I mean, for a drink, and later I'll be checking. What are you going to do?
Wait. Before you go, do you have already the coroner report?
What report? For the corp investigation or what?
The cause of
Uh,
death.
Yeah, the cause of death. The weapon. What should we be looking for?
I wasn't with Leonarda today, but she was supposed to prepare it at first hour during this morning.
Then, I mean, I'm not working in this investigation, he is, but I guess that the sooner we know what is the cause of death and what could be the murder weapon, the better for us.
Well, I suppose I can call her and ask. I'll do it.
Yeah, she gives her a call.
Yeah, I'll do it in a bit, and I'll let you know if I see you.
Blake is frowning a bit.
I need my drink.
It's on the morning, right? We
Yeah.
are there on the morning.
It's like,
He's already saying he needs a drink. It's like it's 11 a.m.
Work, drink, work, drink.
as policeman.
We should accompany him so he does her job.
Like I go drinking with her, and it's like, okay, it's been 20 minutes. Back to work.
Yes, like we don't want
That's one beer too many.
Out of game, do you remember the clues you have?
We have like there's the top phone. Then we have the notebook with addresses on it. And I think that's it.
But Laura and Natalia watched something where they saw the body. So I don't know if you remember there was a small card for a... Okay.
A pawn shop, yeah.
Like on the body.
We didn't knew that. I think that was on your private scene.
On your secret special thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't share that.
Watched that yesterday and it's out of my mind.
It was
Yeah.
on the first step.
There was a paper referencing Rosenbaum Empire, which is a pawn shop.
Okay.
There was also a red lipstick and a corpse with Glasgow smile,
Okay.
and that's it.
I assume like the pawn shop card had like an address on it.
But they didn't give it to me, right?
The card.
Yeah.
No, but I mean it's a place knowing.
Mhm.
Yeah, knowing the name, you can find it.
Yeah. Maybe
Does
who
it
has
address
money didn't go there, but the rest of humans and they were there.
Did the address match some of the address in the notebook, like the pawn shop?
No.
Okay.
There is also. I have a note here. I don't know if you mentioned that in the summary. That my phone was intervened,
Yeah.
and you noticed that when
Yeah.
you Okay.
It was stopped. Every single call has been like recorded or at least listened to for a while.
But you said that to her?
No, I kept that information to myself because I'm that kind of guy.
Okay.
I mean, I will tell you eventually. It's just
Maybe.
like not involved of the police.
Okay, so I remember this because maybe the women wanted to go there, or maybe you prefer to wait for them, but
I think that I would pay a visit to the pawn shop, and maybe that's the moment when I mention to the whole group.
Okay, we should like go outside and talk to everybody.
Is it far, the shop?
the shop is between your house, and if you go for a small walk between the place where she died, I mean, it's not exactly in the middle, you have to spend some minutes more or something, but it's close. It's on the way.
And another question: would we know which address? Okay, the number on the envelope. Is it like a PO, or is it these private boxes that you can rent?
It's a post office. You go to the post office and ask for this address, and they have their box with that
Okay, so it's a private.
locker. I don't know.
You
Okay,
need
okay.
a key or something, right?
Normally, yes. It was my question was if it was like código postal, or if it was an apartado postal.
Apartado.
Okay.
I'm gonna start heading outside to meet.
Could I have 1 minute to really quickly take a shower and change my clothes, since I'm in my house, and I would ask Dan before he leaves, because that would be very nice.
Okay, so you take a shower. The rest of you wait for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head outside because Ernest and Natalia are outside.
Okay, so all of you wait outside, but with a chair.
Igual que cinquillo.
If no one else does it, I'm gonna fill Ernest in. Like, she was a bit of a party girl.
Oh, I understand.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
Is there any reason that he needs to know that?
I mean, I thought we were putting things in common.
Oh
And is
dear,
it
you
relevant?
I mean, we found a notebook full of addresses. Maybe she was involved with someone there?
You don't have to worry. I know young people do those cool things, modern things. I understand.
I'm not worried about how much you're going to judge my family. I'm worried about what you're going to write in your newspaper.
Oh, I will never write something.
Yeah, I do not
to
believe
be-
you.
I'm gonna caress Natalia's back, like, it's okay.
Oh dear, I have not written anything yet. How could you say that to me? I'm just
I
educated.
Literally saw you
Reporter.
write things.
I come out with the hair damp. Okay, anything new?
What was it? The air of the Glasgow smile, or something like that. That you wrote yesterday.
So the police is nowhere to be found, right? Like Dan left. It just
In the bar.
us.
Yeah.
Already drinking.
Okay, then now I'm gonna like approach Laura and say, I think you should know something. Your phone looks to be tapped.
What?
Yeah. Someone has been recording your calls.
I'm going to say, okay, shall we go for a walk? And
Sure.
once we are a bit farther, I say, I didn't know that. That makes me think that maybe there could be bugs or something.
It could be what? Sorry.
There could be bugs, microphones. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, for sure, there was like some surveillance in your place.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody who could know, or I don't know if I could have anybody and some specialists to know if how that, who was listening or something? I'm asking the master.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Thank you.
What a mood!
Is there any way that myself or Drake, because of our background, could have somebody expert to know who was listening? Can we inspect the installation of?
We need a hacker.
Yeah, there is a hacker in the 30s.
We need a 1940s hacker.
Remember, if someone has an ability with technology,
Let me see.
you can come
I will
back
be surprised.
and check the phone if you want, but I mean, it's nothing obvious because in other case, Drake or you already knew that.
Okay.
So you are for a walk to the...
Yeah, when we are outside, I mentioned that when Natalia and I did see Anna's corpse, we saw her belongings, and there was a card for this pawn shop. Maybe we can pay them a visit.
And this
Unless
pawn
you
shop
have-
is
It's close.
Right. I'm not worried about how much we have to walk. I'm worried about the corpse was found near that, like in between the pawn shop and your place.
No, the pawn shop is in the middle, more or less, of the crime scene. And
Yeah, you
my
have
house.
to take another way that spend minutes,
So-
but you recover to...
If she was like, if she had like the car, she probably went to the pawn shop and then wandered off, like but farther away from your place. So she was going somewhere.
Well, we don't know if the card was there. I mean, if she got the card that very night.
Well, we should check.
Yeah.
We must remember.
Check at the pawn shop.
Okay, so you go there, but while you are walking close to a cabin booth, I'm not sure if it is the pronunciation, the phone rings.
Okay,
What
Some kind
phone?
of movie.
right on cue.
On a public phone booth.
Yeah, a telephone booth.
Is,
Oh,
is
shit, is
anyone
this-
gonna get that? I'll
We should
grab
go.
Is this like in the movies? Is this happening for real?
Natalia's not gonna let it stop ringing. Like, she's a writer. She's like, oh, I'm locked in. Let's fucking go.
Drake is taking the little notebook. I think as probably Ernest does the same, just to take notes about everything that.
She
will be
grabs the
said.
phone. Hello?
Hi. I need to an old person, please.
What?
To
To an old person.
Ernest?
Yes?
Do we pick an accent on that?
Yeah, is there an accent on the voice?
You think where he or she is from here?
Okay. They're saying they need to speak to an old person.
Oh, well, I can help you.
Yeah, there you
What
go.
is going on?
I don't know. This is super weird.
Yes?
Okay, so right now, if the group try to hear, I assume you can lower my voice and just hear what Enres says.
Okay.
Okay, we can mute you, yeah.
Yeah. Then
So we can hear one side of the conversation.
Alaya let they know what they can.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
I have you in 10% volume. Yes.
I have you on 0. I don't want no spoilers on my life.
Put you at 0 because I'm still going to hear you from
Okay.
Lupus.
Okay, I'm forcing you to spoil.
Okay. So you take the phone. Ernest. You are Ernest.
Yes, I am.
Okay. You are Ernest, and I need to talk to you.
Who are you?
You don't care. I mean, what do you care? Don't worry. I know you have
I'm
the
the one
book. You have the book. You let the book on the telephone tab, and I take it, and that's it. Okay. Let the book.
Why?
there. Let the book.
Why? It's important.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
You took the book from the corpse, so let it there.
I need a reason.
Well, if you don't do that, I can kill you. I'm watching you, and I have a gun.
But you don't sound particularly frightening.
Oh, come on! If you could watch me, you don't dare me.
But at least tell me who you are.
I'm a ghost.
Or were you... What... Have you killed that girl?
No, I just want the book she had.
Do you know her?
I don't care about her. I just need the book. Do you have the red book?
Do you work for the mafia?
You don't care about that. Let the book there.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, then I'll kill you.
These people trust me.
I
They
saw
are-
you with the body, and I saw you
Ernest is
taking
going
a
to kill us because the
book
phone
from the body. So, give me the book.
You don't sell anything.
Oh, I know a lot of things. You'll be catch.
Yeah, I found the body. That's true.
Yeah. I saw what happened. Everything. I know
And
what you did. I
what do
can't
you have?
tell.
You only can tell. And you only can tell lies.
Oh, you know it's not a lie. Give me the book.
You are disrespecting me.
Then you'll be dead soon.
I'm here with her family that are suffering, and you want me to bring you the proofs of the case?
So you have the book.
Well, I'm going to
Hang up.
put the phone back. Unbelievable.
Care
Those
to
people.
elaborate?
How's that?
Well, it was, I don't know who he was. He didn't tell me, but he wanted that.
I think you bet it was a woman.
Oh, I'm gonna
She
mute
didn't
this.
tell me. But she wanted the book.
The book.
Which book?
The notebook.
I suppose the notebook. And she
How did-
But the police has it. Why would anybody
Did you
ask
find
you?
out about that?
Yeah, maybe they found the house is bugged and they heard about it
I
They
don't.
have wires.
and they are watching us because they know that we just post the phone. So
Hey,
someone's
but
looking
even-
at us.
The conversation
Was
was,
it
very funny, by the way, because like Jess literally looked like she was there, like, "Dame todo el puto dinero, payaso, vamos!"
She how to say amenazar? Threaten.
Threaten.
Threatened.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, I suppose they could have listened into our conversations in the house.
She say she has a gun. Like, I'm a little frightened.
I'm
So-
gonna turn around and just surveil the area in case I
this is
have
the
like
US.
any business with phone and los
There's
aparadores who
uh,
can be watching us.
some restaurants there. There's some of them. There's not just one.
I'm just saying, this is the US. Pretty much everyone owns a gun, so it's whatever, you know.
Can I roll
I'm sure.
surveillance just to check if something comes across as weird? I mean, someone
On the
must
street
know that we are just here.
or checking on the.
I'm not gonna check on the street because I don't think people will have like mobile phones. But probably someone is inside a restaurant or something and could have been looking at us. And I just see something suspicious
Okay, roll.
inside a business.
I would want to check also in the roofs of the buildings.
I have one quick question while they roll. Do these phones have like rellamada?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because
Because for a time you could like call back the number that just called the payphone.
I mean, you could call the number that you just typed, but we didn't type any number, so I don't know if it would work the same.
I think you can.
cannot
I think.
trace it.
I think you can call, like I maybe I'm making this up, but I think some
I don't know, I
models
haven't used a
of
payphone in years.
I seem to remember that when you get a call, the person can like call you back. Call back like the
Payphone?
number that just called. So if we call and someone's on restaurant X,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about it, but I succeed on the roll because I needed less than 45 and I got a 41.
nice.
I success too.
That's a critical success.
Me.
Why is it critical success? Because it's so close. to
Because
the
it is
number.
on the top margin of 5 points.
Ooh.
Okay, so Ernest and Drake check close to the area. Well, I assume some people is
Looking for a woman.
on the buildings and on the restaurants. So Ernest, you don't see anything strange on the buildings, but on the restaurants, I assume you weren't so fast to check clearly, but maybe in one of these restaurants you could see some movement, like the movement from the phone to the bar to pay and going out the thing from the space you can see.
Okay. I'm gonna take a note from the place, like the address.
Are you going inside to the restaurant?
Am I allowed to?
Well, if you drink something.
It's a free country.
I'm gonna speak to the group like, hey, I think I saw someone just using the phone right there. Should we check it out?
Yeah, let's chase him. Like in the movies.
If you go inside, I will go through the alley.
Okay.
Back door.
Yeah, make sure there's no like another exit.
But I
You're
am a
looking for
little
another?
afraid.
Okay, so
No one should go alone though.
how do you spare the group?
2 and 3.
Laura with Ernest? Or with who?
I don't mind
Sorry,
either
you
way. I'm just happy to
You
be a
own
part of
gun,
it.
right?
Okay.
Who here owns a gun?
do.
I think I do.
Let me check
What about
my.
you?
Would that be on my feature?
Es que a mí no me
Pues,
sale.
creo
En
que
la
no.
ficha original no me sale weapons, pero I'm not gonna assume I have one.
Yeah. I would assume that everybody has a gun in this.
In this godforsaken world.
I'm quite sure Natalia has like a tiny,
Yeah.
tiny
Tiny
pistol
guns, yeah.
yeah. In the purse.
I like that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Drake, you go to the restaurant with,
Natalia.
and the
Yes,
rest go to the ally.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you enter on the restaurant, and they see you. Hi, what do you wanna drink?
May I have like a pint of beer? And do you mind if I use the phone?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna ask Natalia to check if she sees someone suspicious.
Okay. I'll check while I say, I'll have a coffee.
Sure. Here you have.
Thank you. I have 76% perception. Is that what I should be using?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to roll less than that.
Yeah. It's like this, yeah. 1d100. Yeah. Success.
Okay. You maybe are looking for some people with a strange attitude or something.
Yeah, like looking around suspiciously, looking nervous or, aggressive.
Well, you see a lot of people with different conversations, and
We're looking for a woman that
Yeah.
closest.
some person are alone. There's also some women there, but what took your attention is there's another door, and it's moving a bit like someone go out from there. It's a back door, so
To the
I
alley!
I will approach Drake as if, we're in love and whatever. Which we are.
okay.
As we were in love.
Which we are.
But not like
you know,
that.
Like as if I'm whispering sweet nothings on his ear. But I'll say to him, someone just exited out of the back door.
Okay. We should go after her. But what I'm doing meanwhile, she's checking out, I'm gonna do something really weird, but in my brain it made sense. I'm gonna smell in case I'm like the phone, just in case she had some kind of perfume or something that I could just like get a hint on. I don't know. Is there anything
Are you a dog?
Yes.
I'm a private detective. I do weird things sometimes.
Anything's a clue if you smell hard enough.
I'm trying to catch like perfume or something that could just like, in case I come with I cross paths with her again, I can, make
Okay,
assumption.
so you recollect the smell from close to the phone and try to find this smell in some women. Okay.
I'm just gonna like keep it in my brain or
Okay.
in my nose.
And you want to go through the back door
Yeah,
after
I
fail?
yeah,
literally
it will take. I'm gonna touch my beer.
It's on
so
fire.
gonna take-
Okay.
I'm Russian, it's fine.
We trained for this.
And the group who were for the ally, you were to going back. I mean, from the back door, from outside.
The idea was to block it in case somebody tried to get away from that back door. Just
They would run into us.
yeah.
But you were walking or running?
Well,
Ernest walking. Ernest walking.
yeah, I was not running, walking fast.
Gay
Oh, we're
walking.
walking.
You're walking, yeah, we're walking.
Gay walking.
Okay.
I wasn't minding the old man at that point. He might be quite behind.
Jay is probably with him or in a bit of a middle point.
Okay, so
And with my hand in the gun holster.
Oh wow.
this street is not so cool like the front door. These are more poor people and, well, people asking for money. So when you go there, you will find some groups of people. Hey, give me a coin or something, just a food or maybe a cigarette. Give me.
I try to step away from them with making some noises with the mouth, like, get out of my way.
They need to find a job. People.
Oh, just I need to ask you some secret questions. Is it better if I just write it down?
If you want. Sometimes I don't realize that I receive secret questions. Okay, so you go there and you see a lot of people. There are a lot of different ways to choose. In the phone there wasn't a perfume or something. This woman is not a perfume one. And
Fancy lady.
bad girl. And probably when you go out from the back door, you see in some point the rest of the group with Ernest, Laura, and Jay.
So we face each other, but we didn't see anybody going that way.
You see a lot of people here, poor people. So maybe you want to roll if you find something
Yeah, I start,
suspicious,
like,
but it's quite difficult because everything is suspicious here.
looking around to find some woman. Okay, that would be perception, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of giving the scene of
Yes,
Jesus
I
Christ
succeed.
Superstar with the leopards.
I want to pop into the restaurant. Like while everyone is looking around, I'm just gonna pop into the restaurant. I am also going to write that down to you.
So did you roll? Yeah.
16.
Okay, I assume you success, but it's not a great success. So you check and you see there are some groups of people in silence, like just waiting for money. Another they are on the wall just smoking, and there's some doors that are moving. So I don't know if something took your attention in a special way.
If there is some door moving, like somebody passed through, I would go that way.
There are two. What do you decide?
The closest one.
The closest one to you.
I try to go that way, yes.
Okay, when you enter there, you see a couple kissing and taking their clothes off.
I close the door. Go to the second one.
And the second one seems to be an old building.
And I will half whisper, half scream. Maybe she went through here, to the rest of the group inside.
Okay. The rest of the group follow her or just wait?
Jay went into the restaurant.
Yeah. And the rest?
So it's only Ernest.
Are we out of the restaurant already?
You were open the door and saw the group and Jay go through
Walked
you.
inside.
Yeah.
I will, as I'll follow in a second, but I'll approach the closest homeless person I see. Give them a $20. No, I mean, I don't want a $20 bill. A $20 bill, and be like, "Did you just see a lady come out of this restaurant? And where did she go?"
I didn't see a lady. I don't know if it was a lady. I mean, it was a person with, this raincoat. Very well. I don't know if it was expensive. I think it was expensive. Maybe I could buy one with my more money.
Give him a $20 bill and tell him which door did she go through.
That one. And
Okay.
sign out the Laura.
It's the one that Laura.
Have a good day, sir. Let's go.
Okay. So, Jay, you are in the restaurant.
Yes.
Se va a tomar un cafecito.
Yeah.
I know that. Basically, Jade was trying to do something similar to Natalia, but what he did, he bought like bocadillos. Like some food that can be very easily prepared or already being prepared, and quickly just grab a few of them, went outside and just hand them out.
Sharing.
Yes, not even like asking them questions, just like food first, and then later if we need to we can ask them questions. But he's going to look Natalia a bit bad, like, why are you handing them money? Like, he's not going to say anything, but you are gonna notice that he looks at you like a bit weird.
Okay,
People that are like, oh, they're gonna use it to buy drugs.
I mean, they are. It's the 1940s.
Okay, so now you're going to be, I don't know. I let you know when. For now, I'm going to have a small scene with Laura, and because you are approaching there, you will probably join or not, depends of what Laura decide or tell you. So, you ensordecer, dicen, and let you know.
¿Charlas privadas or not?
No, here.
Okay.
So you go inside, and when you enter, you see a person with a raincoat and a hat, so you almost see nothing. And so you have the book?
I might. Who are you?
I need the book. Give it to me or I kill you. Do you have it?
How is this person? Is a woman, a man?
For the boys, it seems it's a woman.
And does she look familiar to me?
No, but it's covered.
Is?
Covered with clothes.
Let me see your face first. I want to know.
No,
who I'm
I have a
talking
gun. And you see, she's really nervous, and probably she could shoot without knowing. I thought the old man had the book, but maybe you have it. I saw the old man checking the body. The old man should have the book. We can take the book from him, and then we can share the something. I don't know. You are a police. I can make you get bigger. Just take the book and give it to me.
Stay calm, okay?
And you hear how your group get closer.
I would get I will get the book for you, but you need to be more discreet. Now start running because they are going to catch you.
Okay,
You say that this old man has the book, the red book.
yeah. I watch him checking the body. Has to. Okay,
Okay.
I run and I call you. Tell them I don't. I'm not here.
One question, and I go a step further. Did you do that thing to the woman in her face?
No, I wasn't there. I just was following her. But I know what you did.
What's your name,
And begins to run.
fucker? And I start running to cover a bit my how do you say, my cover? Yeah, to not to blow my cover. Start running not too fast, but yeah.
Okay,
start
so
running.
you see how the group enter on the building.
Yes.
So you open the door. Well, Marina is found in the door. Okay. And Drake is still with the beer, I think. So
Finish it up.
yeah, Ernest, Natalia.
Pues ahora me ha salido es que me salía la notificación pero no me salía el mensaje y yo.
It was a secret. Okay, so you open all together the door of this building. It's not a great building, and you see Laura running a bit. Tell us, Laura, what they say.
Yeah, you would see my my coat, the last of it, while it's getting away, like pursuing somebody.
I'm gonna make a run for it.
Same. I'm running.
I'll stay back with Ernest and move in that direction, but much more slowly.
We will walk fast.
Yes.
In fact, I'm taking off my heels and I'm running.
Wow.
We will pick up.
De repente mide 40 metros.
Like as you disappear, it's like we'll be right behind you.
And I pull out my minigun from the purse. Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready my entire life. I've been writing books about this.
It's going down.
Okay, so you see Laura, and she says she ran, and you run in that direction.
Unless she says otherwise.
Or Laura, are you running too, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm running. I'm some steps before them, and I say if we reach some junction or something like that, I indicate them to
Right,
split.
left, yeah.
Yeah,
So you split.
yeah.
Oh.
And keep running.
Okay, so Drake and Natalia go, I don't know, left, and you go right?
I'm going to go left, and I ask maybe we split, but I want to wait to see what they decide. I will
Okay,
keep running.
so
The other way.
okay, so roll your running.
Well, what is that?
It's
Is
destreza.
that vigor or something?
It's supposed to be when there is a chase. We and the person that we are chasing are supposed to throw a die. When it's on walk, it's destreza. ¿Cómo se dice destreza?
Dexterity.
Dexterity, joder.
We don't have a dexterity tag.
There is no
It's in atributos at the top.
I think it's a skill.
Where?
It's attribute.
Sí, es vigor, destreza en la ficha en español y aquí es
Ah,
vigor.
skill.
so it's
Okay,
skill.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then we are supposed to reach success level. If we fail the die, pues then it's 0.
Adivina quién ha sacado otro crítico.
Dilo.
Well,
46 y tiene que sacar 50.
the runner succeeded too. Okay, so you run and you success
have a
with a
critical
critical
success.
success. And Laura,
Can you rest that I roll too?
Succeeded too.
Just so we don't feel.
okay, so you run and Natalia and Drake. Well, you see different doors. This is a not well building, and you see some broken doors. You see people that get here, and you run and reach the end, and there's no one on your way. You are sure the person wasn't here or not.
Natalia and
walking away.
Drake, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Laura,
Let's
you
go.
go for the other way, and you didn't find anyone either. I mean, people dragging, yes, but not the person you were looking for.
We lost her.
There was no other way?
There are windows.
If we get close to the windows, do we see anything?
The street where you were before.
You will hear muffled because of the distance that separates us. Fuck!
Valid. She's always had issues with anger.
But did Ernest and I find the perp? We are also like trying, okay? Did we find did we find her?
Did they see anything from the street?
No, they didn't see anything from the street, but Laura, when is coming back after shouting, well, screaming, you see a person with a raincoat. So what do you wanna do, Laura?
Good.
No.
Anyway, started blasting.
Oh, mean shoot!
So shoot.
I was gonna say you're not an American police officer, but she is. So that makes sense.
I mean, it's
She said
very
shoot
valuable.
and she has to. Zupes has to commit to it. You should.
I hope.
Or yankee with a raincoat.
Es que yo creo que le habrá dado el abrigo a alguien y está disparando a un yankee que está por ahí.
Es que está diciendo que viene un abrigo y 10 segundos después le disparan.
You're muted.
Yes.
Nice.
¿Cómo tienes de shoot?
85.
Uy,
85.
le vas a tener 70 y era crítico y digo, es que le vuela la cabeza.
No, it's in the latest.
Sí, por eso.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto tenías tú?
So you shut and see how the hat falls and say, "Fucker," and the body begins to fall on the floor, and blood
But what?
begins to show up for her mouth.
I will go closer to her and grab her from the shirt or whatever and start to. Who are you? Who are you?
And the rest of you obviously hear the shot.
Ernest, was that a gunshot? Should we go?
Yes,
Laura.
yes, we will need to increase our rhythm.
We walk there 5% faster than we did before.
Literalmente jogging.
Laura starts like booking it.
So, Jay, you are going to go to the speed of Ernest, or you go
Of
faster?
course.
Okay.
I'm not going to leave him behind.
Okay. So I assume Drake
There are
and
crazy people shooting here.
I'm not all there. I can run a little bit. like 10 meters.
I can run slowly. So, the person said, I know what happened. I know what all you did. And when Natalia and Drake appear, this woman is signaling Laura and says, she did. And the boys takes
She
off.
did.
What?
And this is the face of the woman you kill. If it load. Okay.
¿Dónde lo están mandando?
In Glasgow.
Let's go.
No.
She
Qué
doesn't look like a
fancy.
Yankee, right?
Nope.
Did I came
got-
early
I'm
enough to hear her voice? To
Yeah, probably.
and is the same one that of the phone?
When she's not answering, what's her name? I will start to look for an ID or something.
If
What the fuck is going on?
Why did you kill her? I know she was dangerous, but it seems a little bit extreme.
She
Did you
didn't
shoot this girl?
Damn mind!
Like she killed someone. We should call the police.
I mean, I guess the
She
police is
is the
already
police.
here. Apparently also the jury and the executioner.
Well, that's very common here in America, apparently.
Shush
No, but-
now.
Jesus fucking Christ.
so, if you check the body, you find a gun, and you find the ID,
She wasn't lying.
and you find the ID or the card. You find shows up that she is a police.
You killed the police.
See, this is what happens, Laura. When you do things before you think.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna waltz on back to the payphone
What's
and
an-
call someone.
Yeah, call the
Yes.
fucking police.
I'm gonna go call the police.
Yes.
Jade runs, this time runs for real, runs back to the payphone and
You need to
calls
calm down. Like
911. Hey, there's been a murder.
And you say who was the killer?
I'm just gonna call and say, hey, there's been a murder. Can you guys like send someone?
Okay.
And let them figure it out. Like, there's been
They-
a gunshot, there's a dead person on the floor. Please send someone.
Is there a name in the
Yeah, it's Collie Abby White.
Ni puta idea de quién es esta señora.
No.
So I'm probably gonna run back. Like, there's something.
Couldn't you
Someone.
have shot her leg? Why go for the headshot?
Ernest will try to calm you down and take your weapon.
I'm gonna drag Natalia a little bit on the side, like, hey, hold your horses. That dead
Those
woman
things-
is not your sister.
She always does this.
What do you mean?
She always ruins it.
Why the fuck would be a police woman go menacing this old man?
I know she maybe will be corrupted police. You need
Yeah, police
to calm
station.
down and things will figure out. Like,
Fuck,
Just-
and you will see Laura like kicking things.
please stop. There are important the proofs. You are police. You know it.
Is she still holding the gun on her hand?
No,
Like
no.
Laura?
No.
No, él se la ha quitado, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
I try. I don't know.
If he allows.
Touching that thing.
I will not fight her. I will say.
When I calm down a bit, I will take it from you and put it on the holster.
Okay.
I'm whispering to Natalia, what do you mean she always
I don't
ruins everything? What do you mean by that?
Always, like, her temper, it's ridiculous. Goes out of control all the time.
Well, I'm a whisper. ¿Puede todo el mundo, menos Natalia, mutearse un segundo? Because I'm gonna whisper something.
Ensordecerse, ¿no?
Sí. So, yesterday, Ernest said that when he found out the body, there was like a figure, like a broad-shouldered figure, like running away from the scene. Laura matches that description. She's a big woman.
Yes. I would hope that she's not that kind of person, but you've seen
Me
what she
neither,
can
but
do.
we have to make sure. And also, I think you're right about Ernest taking pictures of the body. So maybe you could do less screaming and more talking to him to see if you can get the clues. Because I'm 95% sure that he has some pictures. And if we can only get a foot stamp, something, we can at least match that with Laura's.
Okay, fine, I'll calm down.
Thank you, honey. I'm gonna kiss her head and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Tupe?
Hello.
Sí. So,
So you just see Drake calling.
That was a long ass whisper.
and a kiss.
He was comforting.
Oh.
So you are in a all dirty and not well smelling
How many
building.
witnesses are there?
Well, most of them are drunk, so maybe they don't remember, or yes, I don't know. But in the building there are more than 10 people while you were running and checking. And well, you have a
This probably will not be the worst they've seen.
body for a policewoman on the floor with a shot and blood in her mouth, and you are there waiting for the police.
Yep. I really fucking hope she doesn't have life insurance.
Well, don't worry. I will tell the police that she threatened me. So you were really acting on self-defense, or my defense in this case.
Are you kidding me, Ernest?
It is true.
Yeah, someone threatened me over the phone, so in self-defense I shot them in the face.
I
felt
know
threatened.
it was extreme, but
Please tell me did you ask her to stop? Did you say you were a policeman and you asked them very, very clearly that you were a policeman and that you wanted her to stop?
Of course.
And she didn't stop, she started running, so then you shot her. Is that what happened?
Are you a policeman?
No.
Okay.
For an insurance guy, you ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, because
Can
I'm
we
just
make
a
a-
witness to a crime.
can we make an inside check of that?
Jay,
Yeah, sure, you can inside check me.
I want to do an insight check on Laura. To
Cross
see
it,
if-
inside check.
Inside check. Todos mirándonos a los ojos.
es como primeros planos, ojos mirando para un lado, enfoca a la persona.
Desconfiando.
I fail.
Vale.
Oh, T100. T100. Okay, now.
One S, no, one D.
¿Qué tira? What is
Okay, so
How does
they
it work? How does it work?
you
again?
doesn't need to explain anything because Ernest failed. And Laura, I guess you succeed better than Natalia, so Natalia can check enough and keep
Right.
their doubts.
Do I need to tell anyone anything?
No.
Am I good?
Well, unless someone else is rolling.
Or you want?
No,
I'm the only one I didn't. I'm the only one I didn't roll, and I'm gonna roll to check on Jay.
All right.
I think, guys.
Did you success?
Es 78.
Oh god!
No te creo.
Another critical.
All right. So, what was
Es 78.
what are you trying to figure out?
Okay,
Like, what are you asking? What are you trying to buy about?
Are you only an insurance guy and a worried citizen, or there's some investigation going on your part?
So what I'll tell you is that I will compare it to, for example, Ernest. Like, I'm probably much more calm than like a regular baseline civilian, given that I'm in a literal crime scene when someone has been shot. You know, I work as an insurance agent, so it's probably not my first time like on a crime scene or when someone has been killed. But even given that, I'm probably a bit too calm around it. Like, yes, you'd probably say that I probably like put my nose into stuff, and it's probably not my first time like going over my duties. I'm trying to like seriously investigate something. You probably get that my job probably is like paperwork, and I shouldn't do anything above that, and I'm clearly doing it, and it's not my first time.
So you ask too many questions.
Yes, I asked too many questions. It's probably not my first time, and I'm awfully calm to be like on a crime scene with blood and a corpse.
Okay.
From the
Noted.
FBI.
Okay, so while you're there, you begin to hear noises at the entrance, and you begin to hear noises, but you assume it's like, go out, everyone here, and the people that were there dragging themselves are now, well, going out, and someone begin to get closer to you, and you see Dan. You here? I mean, they called me because I was the closer to the scene? What are you doing here? What happened?
I just take a step back and let them look at the body.
Oh my god! Is
Do you know her?
Dudley?
You know her?
Yeah, she's the one working in the... You know, they have some recorders from the phones and she hears everything.
Oh,
You mean she is from Internal Affairs?
Not exactly. I don't know exactly what she hear, but I know she's always in office. I thought she wanted to be outside, but she wasn't ready for that. But I don't know what she's doing here. What you saw?
Well, the old man had a call in a public booth outside.
Rang. We were walking, and the phone rang. We caught it because it seemed very odd. And the voice in there of that lady said that she wanted to speak to the old man. So we passed the phone to Ernest, and apparently she threatened him, asked him to give all the evidence, and that she had a gun and that she was ready to use it, and yada yada yada. So we noticed that she was calling from a restaurant nearby. So obviously we went to confront her because, I mean, we were concerned for Ernest, for his safety. And she made a run for it, and Laura, said, "I'm a policeman, stop." And she didn't.
So Dudley was making something dangerous?
Do you know if she was dirty?
What?
A dirty cop. Wasn't somebody paying her or something? I mean, was anybody investigating her?
I wasn't so close to her. I guess I should ask her boss what she was doing exactly. But she always is in the office. It's quite strange she's here. And why would she threaten this old man?
She wanted the book.
What book?
I take out my gun, but not in a menacing way, just to take the bullets out and put it in my hand with my placa, ¿cómo se dice? Badge. And I hand it to him like, I know this is your job now, so I will sign the files later.
The notebook that you found in Laura's home. That's what you wanted.
There was a missing book in the commissary station.
Yeah,
Police station.
Mind me questioning. Did she work in the third floor,
I think
like the one with the fire?
I know she wasn't there, but apparently there was a fire on the boss office, and someone opened the
Safe?
the strong box or the safe, knowing the code or something, and apparently someone stole an important object. It was a book with very, very confidential information.
Like addresses?
Not exactly. I'm not sure, but I think there's very confidential information for international issues.
Did this happen last night, by chance?
It wasn't last night, it was last afternoon.
Evening, yeah. I was there.
Last evening.
Remember my suit that was breathing
Yeah, but
like smoke?
it's strange you were there, isn't it? You usually work outside. But yeah, was...
Had to find some reports.
So
I
maybe
don't
Dudley knew something about it.
I'm just gonna, because I don't know if we've glossed over this. This is Marina speaking, not Natalia. We are aware that this woman pointed at my ass and was like, she did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
She pointed at you. I thought she
pointed at Laura.
And Laura.
She pointed at Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was pointing at me. I was like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this?
No. She pointed at Laura. That's why.
He pointed at me, yeah.
That's okay.
Ernest and I probably didn't hear it all that well, but Drake and you for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so he touched Laura. I know you are under a lot of pressure, but please don't make it this more difficult. I mean, we just had a dead person. We don't need more. So I take your gun, I take your bat. I'm going to talk with the bosses and see what happened here. I was about to go to the Rosenbar Empire, but I guess I will close this area and go to... Well, I go for a drink to the bar in front and wait for the police to check here and keep everything. So... go out and take a rest. I don't know. I don't think they arrest you. I guess it was in self-defense, or you were under so many stress. I don't know, but please leave here now, all of you.
But you already have the forensic report?
No, I mean the for Anna.
Onania.
Go to the morgue to talk to Lawrence. I
Yeah.
think it was.
It was, this morning, Leonard breathed. Well, she begins, okay, but she said she doesn't have the final appointments.
Mm.
But she said the cause of death. Well, it was a cervical fracture.
Okay.
So it could be a strangleman.
No, it seems that she fell on the street and the neck is,
So
Okay.
it could probably be an accident.
could be, with the sidewalk.
With a Glasgow smile, I don't know how much of an accident.
No, that wasn't the cause of the death. That was made after the
Postmortem.
death. Yeah.
That was post-mortem.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she also has hematomas on.
Or is this?
Yeah. But it seems she was catch with angry or something because of the marks, like. But it was, she said to me. I suppose tomorrow she will have something closest, but for now it's what we have. She is going to check the the footprints and let if she can know who did this.
Was there dirt in the nails? Like she was fighting? Maybe skin of the.
She didn't say a lot about it, but from she said, I assume there was a small fight. It wasn't too long, but the other person who was bigger and she fall. I assume soon because there are not many hematomes or something. Just a quick fight.
Okay. I suppose by this afternoon it might be finished and we can go ask.
I assume she'll have it tomorrow morning for sure. I don't know if this afternoon she will be ready, but for tomorrow, sure. It's when she has to present it, so. So, well, if you don't need anything more, I'll close this and I'll go to take my rest, and I recommend you take yours.
Yeah, I think we all should take a rest.
I agree.
For sure.
Ernest, do you mind if we speak alone for a minute?
But outside of the building.
I mean,
She's
we're
good.
just,
I'm gonna drag Jay and Laura up at front, just leaving.
Okay, but you're going to need a scene with them or just these two?
What do you
I'm
mean?
going to speak
I don't
to
particularly need a scene, me, but I think Natalia, yes. maybe
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
Is the
I do
question.
need-
Okay, so you defend yourself and
defend.
Ernest and Natalia speak.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand that I have not been the nicest to you. I apologize. I just lost my sister. It's been a difficult time for me. But things are becoming clearer now, I feel. And I was wondering, I know you said you didn't, but if there is anything that you have from the scene of the crime, be it notes, pictures, anything at all that you could show me. I'm not even saying give it to the police. Just show me so I can potentially confirm or maybe forget about my suspicions. I would appreciate it.
I know it is difficult times, and well, my work has been quite difficult these times, and I didn't control myself, and I have to admit I have taken some pictures of the body, but I feel ashamed, and that's why I didn't tell anybody. I wasn't thinking about publishing them. You can have the photos. I will give you the carrete.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't think he has the pictures already. This is 1940s. I would really appreciate that, Ernest. You've been a friend.
He will give it to you, like
Nice.
the paper.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't thinking that. Well, you don't see the things in perspective. Like the family will be hurt.
I understand, and it was a situation, and you did what you're trained to do. I do the same thing. Do you have anywhere to? You do have a place to stay, but with everything happening,
I have a place, but well, it's close to the killer thing, and I really don't feel comfortable. Maybe I will look for a hotel or something like that.
you have a place with us for as long as you need until you maybe can find a new apartment or something.
Oh dear, you're so kind. You are light in these dark times.
Oh, please. Salamero.
You know, you got all of my support, all you need. Like, I know Laura, she is also having some troubles, and maybe I have shown her support for not thinking enough, but I think she deserves a little bit of change.
Yeah, well, she's definitely going to be going through harder times now after she did what she did. But let us hope that it all comes to nothing and we find out who did this horrible thing. Let's go. Let's get with the other ones. Maybe we can go have a bite of something.
Okay.
Ya está. Tengo lo que quería.
Hello.
Hello. Wait. I'm waiting for.
Yep.
Yeah. When we come back, Natalia has a hand on Ernest's back, and I look at Drake, and I nod. And I just say, well, the report is not going to be done until tomorrow, they said. So I suppose we all need to calm down, perhaps, have a bite, something to eat.
Something to drink, something to smoke.
Yeah, that too. I offered Ernest our guest room.
He's making poopy eyes.
Because he doesn't feel comfortable going back to his apartment.
It's understandable.
And I mean, given that he was just threatened, it makes sense too.
I don't believe this person was acting alone.
I'm gonna share a cigarette with Jay. Because I can't recall he shared one with me.
Yeah, I did. I accept it. Yeah, I kind of need to get some work done too.
I feel like Natalia smokes mentolados.
Yeah,
Eso es como
this-
los bogues,
has-
los bogues, esos que son finos y largos.
with
Yeah,
with the mouth.
Yeah. Deadass. I love her.
She's broken and I love her.
Yes.
So Jay's gonna say like he also needs to like get some work done.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess let's meet tomorrow. Where?
But it's not
It's
too late.
it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can just
I have
We
a
have to
date.
go to the pawn
I-
shop, no?
Go to the pawn shop. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
we can go straight to the pawn shop. We can just have a little break, eat together, speak, smoke.
Get to know each
and then
other.
go.
Do you
Get
have
to
a
know each other a little bit better.
Do you have a photo of Anya to show to the workers of the pawn shop?
Say,
yeah. I
Natalia and
probably
Laura
have one.
probably carry something.
In the wallet. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I guess
let's
I
have
guess
a
I
break.
can. Like I can eat with you guys. The company pays for my lunch.
I'm not
but-
sure if I want to eat with you.
But yeah, but after eating, like I got other cases and other stuff to do. Like I cannot be all day like on this.
Okay. So you
What's
go to
your
the
favorite
pawn shop
Restaurant.
and then to eat. Okay.
What was your question?
What do you usually eat? Where do you prefer to go to eat? Just curious.
What I'm gonna say is like if that since I need to move a lot, if my work like overlaps with the time of day to eat, they pay for my food. So I usually choose something a bit more expensive but not like too expensive. When I have to pay for myself, I go to like Burger King.
You sound Italian. Do you want to get like a well done carbonara or some rigatoni or something?
I mean, just because
Are you
I'm
Ita- are
Italian
you
doesn't
even-
mean I only eat fucking pasta. But I do know
No,
some
but-
good Italians.
Yeah, we can go to grab some good Italians. That's what I asked.
Yeah, for sure. I know a place.
We can go to that place.
Yeah, we can go to that.
I'm
place.
sure it's nearby, casually.
Everything is right
Está
next
al lado.
to each other.
Todo lo que necesitas está una casita al lado de la otra.
La tagliatella, ¿eh?
Yeah, it's probably something like that, like a bit on the expensive side, not like ridiculously expensive.
Entonces tagliatella no
Like,
será la
no,
mafia, se
maybe,
quita la mesa.
yes, exactly, or maybe like Gino's. Like, okay, it's expensive, but you're not like gonna be poor after it. It's like if I use more like that, more than 20 euros, it's suspicious, and it's just right on the line.
Sí, pero no es el menú de 10 euros.
No. It's like if you guys are paying for my food, you better like I'm going to go to the most expensive place up to the limit.
Okay, my idea is to get to a restaurant and since we are smoking, just finish my cigar with Jay outside and then
Yeah, sure.
come in. I want to have a little word with him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
But this is after the shop or before?
Before the shop.
I would say before.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to eat now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the
Because Laura also needs a rest.
Yeah. We need to calm
Yeah.
down. We need to eat something. We need to get sleep,
Yeah.
maybe a nap. We're all having a tantrum.
okay.
Empty stomach, do that.
I probably Laura rolls her eyes like I'm not a kid. Despite
But I
what
do
we
like
think.
naps.
Stop behaving like one.
So she grudgingly says, "Okay."
Okay, I'll deafen myself.
Okay, so you go into the Italian restaurant.
Yeah, my idea is like to have a little scene with Jay.
Okay,
Yes.
so
So
you
please
want
go away.
yeah, you want to speak now. Okay. So
Yeah.
You act pretty calm back there.
I'm gonna say like I'm still like a bit shocked. Like it's one thing to see a crime scene, and it's a completely different thing like to almost watch it happen. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Like she shot a guy, a girl, and I'm not sure that, you know. I think she just saw that it was the person we were chasing and just fucking shot her. Like zero doubts on my mind about that. She was not like, oh, you're under arrest, please stop. No fucking way.
I'm gonna go straight to the point. Like,
Yeah?
you have any personal attachment to this case? I mean, or other
I
similar
mean,
case?
like, personally, no, not really. But I gotta say that
You can share it
it's-
with me. I won't say it to anyone.
no, what I'm gonna say is that I think I'm getting a bit too involved.
Okay.
But it's also like, I don't know, man. It's very different from the other cases that I've seen. Like, this shit is not your, oh, the spouse killed her. I mean, she probably did. But there's also something else going on. Like, this is totally not my vibe, not my work.
You
But
suspend
I want to see things through. Like, this isn't even about the money. For me, it's never been about the money. Yeah, I think really bad insurance agent. That.
I think you're on the wrong professional path, if I may say. You would make a hell of a detective.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from an actual detective.
Yeah.
But yeah, like basically my job is not that far from being a detective, but I mean they usually call us with, I don't know, someone orders life insurance and then kills themselves and stuff like that. So it's usually not like my job. It's not to investigate, but basically I'm supposed to save money from the company.
Yeah, but fuck the company. Just forget about it.
Yeah.
Do you have any guesses on what's happening? Who did it?
I mean, I think our little trigger-happy, anger issues policeman probably strangled the hell out of her. But she doesn't strike me as the type to do like a Glasgow smile.
Yeah, me neither. But
But like very like abuse vibes, like toxic relationship vibes. I think she could probably have killed her, but then why would someone random walk by and is like, oh, I'm gonna carve a random Glasgow smile on this corpse? Like that doesn't really make any sense.
Maybe to distract them from the fact that Laura did. Like, this is an old case, like the Dahlia's murder, whatever.
Like to throw policeman into a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually sounds reasonable. Did you actually think that like she did it? Like Laura killed her?
I mean, all of the clues point to her, but I think there's more to it than that.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's all going south very quick. I don't like that.
Good. If you have any further guesses from now on, I would be really thankful if you share them with me. Since we're a team now, I consider you almost an assistant to this investigation.
Jay like looks really happy about that. I was like, I do know one thing. Maybe it's not like super relevant, but when I looked at the list of like places, nightclubs, I'm not really much of a nightclub person myself, but I live in a very rough neighborhood. And given my line of work, I've like rubbed elbows with very bad people. And those places that are listed not only are they like fun nightclubs, but it's where very bad people usually hang out. Like I'm worried. No, more like drugs, gangs, criminal stuff. Like I'm like when I saw that list of places, it reminded me more of someone that's involved in like some weird stuff more than like a happy-go-free girl that likes to go into nightclubs.
We cannot forget the fact that Anna is a citizen of the Soviet Union, and even though it makes come across as prejuicio,
Yes, or that's racist.
yeah, that's the racist, but we cannot forget about it.
I mean, yeah, I've heard that there's like Russian mafia.
Yeah, I heard that too.
But
and
like,
I know that.
but I don't know. Like I don't know her at all. But
Maybe
I don't know. I
she's
find it. I
maybe
find it
she's-
very weird. Like I don't know. I think she was involved in some shady shit. But that doesn't
That's-
really mix well with the abusive husband kind of stuff. Like I don't know, man. This is very weird. Usually these
I would
cases
think
get closed in like 10 minutes.
May I ask,
Yeah.
where were you? Say, what did you do last night? Where did you go? Did you go just to your place and rest? Or
I like to go on walks when I'm nervous. Like I haven't really been living here for like a very super long time. Like I emigrated from Italy and stuff, but the vibe is very different here. Like on Italy, everything was a bit more like rural, and it made more sense like to go on walks to see the neighborhood. And like I still do it here, but it's a bit more dangerous and not really like it's not as nice to do it here. But I still got that custom. Like when I'm nervous or want to de-stress, I just walk.
so you were just wandering. You didn't go to any
Yeah.
place to check things on your own.
Not particularly. Like I think I walked by the police station a couple of times to like the place where we went to Laura's apartment. But yeah, I don't know. Like something's
want to know,
very weird about this case. I can't
not
put my
suspect
finger
you
on
at
it.
all.
Yep.
Just to make sure, I just want you to know that I do not suspect you at all. I'm just considering you my other set of eyes, and I'm trusting you. You know,
For sure, man. Like we gotta solve this thing.
that we should go inside
Yeah.
and ask.
Yeah, we turn off the cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good for them to come back.
To eat the Italian food.
Yeah, they probably
Hello.
know me.
Yeah.
It was a long scene. It was suspicious.
Was a long cigarette.
It's a long cigarette. Now, you guys will probably notice that they know me at the restaurant. Like I'm not the #1 patron, but I've probably been here enough times that they
Yeah, you're a
actually recognize me. Yeah, I'm a regular. Like every time they pay for my food, I come here.
Okay, so you eat or you talk?
We can do both.
They are like brain dead.
I need a strong drink.
Can serve
Maybe
something. What do the Italians have? I know limoncello. That's about it.
I mean, we also
think
drink
everything
beer
is fine.
and wine.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
yes, I know you have good wines, but
Yeah.
you know we have vodka, so that's a strong drink.
But I mean, if you're asking me to pair it with food, that's one thing. If you
Laura
want-
wants a strong drink.
I'll have a grappa.
That sounds
Whatever
good,
that
yeah.
is.
A strong drink.
I have one.
Jay probably knows more about alcohol than I do.
Valid.
And for
I
Ernest,
actually, give me a second.
I have vodka here.
No, that's the one language I don't fucking speak. Okay. No,
Do you speak Italian?
no I don't. It's just I speak Russian, English, German, Spanish, and French.
Oh wow.
You could understand.
Probably could get some Italian too.
Yeah, I'm sure I would get some Italian for sure.
I mean, I'm going to be a bit racist and assume that I speak Italian. It doesn't say it. It doesn't
Yeah,
say it.
in the 1940s, probably. Yeah, the Italian Americans were still Italian back then.
Yes. So when we talk, I'm probably going to tell you guys like, hey, I'm from Italy. In case you didn't know, because of my fucking surname or my accent. Like I probably at some point speak with the server or with someone like in Italian. Or the way when someone pronounces the name of the dish and does it like right, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this fucker know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Rigatoni.
Yeah.
So,
That's the meaning.
Ernest,
Allora.
did you know that woman? Why was she so interested in you?
No, I didn't know her.
Yeah, I mean, like she called for you.
Yeah, I think she showed me when I found the body and tried.
He was part of the people that went to the crime scene.
Or maybe she was just watching your girlfriend?
Wife.
Wife, sorry.
Propiedad, ¿eh?
I love Ernest for that.
Your little friend.
The friend you spend the rest of your life with. You share a house and a cat. Best friends.
Okay, stop describing my life, please.
I mean this photo and I don't like it.
Yes.
What
Okay.
you see in the police report if she was assigned to the crime scene?
You're asking, or
Asking, yes.
I haven't seen the police report.
But maybe we can check tomorrow.
Yeah.
If she was not, maybe she was following your wife. And says wife.
I said it okay, right? Yeah, I'll try to see if I can check it tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will be allowed to move freely, especially after my fuck up today.
Maybe
But,
Drake might.
I mean, I'm not a police officer for sure.
But I mean, you've been helping with investigation.
Yeah, technically. I'm just having my own investigation, but sure. Yeah, we can try.
And
I mean,
do
I can also open a lot of doors. Bureaucracy is a bitch.
Isn't it?
Do you know what was in that missing book?
No idea. I thought it was what we found.
No, but the book that disappeared during the fire, you mean, Ernest?
Yes, he says something about international information,
Yeah,
but-
international affairs.
and the addresses were all national, so I don't think they.
But international,
belong to the book.
as in like someone was a spy?
No, I mean what Ernest is saying is that the book that went missing from the fire in the police station had information about international affairs that were confidential.
But
I
yeah,
don't know if it had to do with spies.
sounds
but-
like espionage. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Probably.
But my question is, like, I don't want this to sound accusatory, but Laura, do you have access to information that could be like a national security, stuff?
That's way, way above my pay grade.
Yeah, I thought so. So it doesn't really make sense, like,
Yeah,
for
but
any of these to be involved with you.
your phone was
Tapped.
Yeah, why would they tap your phone?
The only
Or
thing
Anna's
that
phone.
makes me think that I could be under scrutiny, and it hurts me deeply because I'm an American, but I think that maybe because Anya was Russian.
I didn't want to say it, but
Maybe
You
they,
have
I
Take
did,
your
I did
phone.
want to say it.
they suspected that she was like a Russian spy, so they tapped your phone.
It's more common than you think.
My guess. Why else? I mean,
God, what a fucking country.
and I finished my drink like on a gulp.
Everyone drinks to that.
Yeah, like Natalia is literally there, like takes a sip and says, "Oh, if I spoke."
Do you ever have your phone also?
Sorry.
Me or Natalia?
Natalia.
Oh, the timing.
Later.
Sorry, what was that?
Te pregunto que si te habían tapeado el teléfono una vez.
I hope not. I have had issues with being accused. Well, my family has had issues with being accused of stuff like this.
You check it. Maybe Ray can
I
take
didn't
care of it.
think I had to, but I might.
In my defense, she lives with me now, and I'm pretty sure my phone is not tapped. I would have noticed.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know about previous phones,
Me neither.
but as far as I know, my place is safe. I
Which
want
kind
to
of
be.
trouble did you have, Natalia?
Well, let me double.
I'm gonna
check
grab
my
her
ficha.
hand to offer comfort.
Let me grab my ficha.
While
'cause
she
I don't
opens.
When we came into the country, my father was arrested. He was accused of espionage. He's still in jail, but initially he was condemned to death. But I managed to lower his sentence by proving that many of the things that they were accusing him of were not true.
Oh wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
An American jail?
Yes, he is in the US. I visit him often. Anya didn't speak often about it because she decided that they were right, but I knew my father wasn't like that. He wanted to move to this country to run from all of that, not to get entangled further into their politics and their misery. And yeah,
You think your sister could have been a target because of that?
It could be.
Yeah, it would make more sense for them to like keep an eye on her and tap the phones and all of that.
Yeah, I should probably be more careful with my own phones now that I think about it.
So, sorry, because I missed the last minute. Anya didn't speak of it.
Yeah, because she got resigned and thought, well, if they say he is, he must be.
You
And
mentioned
just-
she played being American, like
Yeah.
she
And
kind
your
of
phone.
rejected the heritage.
Yeah, she started rejecting her roots and just decided to integrate fully to separate herself from that life.
Do you think the people that were not your dad, who was falsely accused of, could have like reasons to punish her for that way of thinking.
You mean if this is the KGB acting
Well,
against her?
KGB doesn't exist right now, I think. But yeah,
Isn't that from the Soviet Union?
I think it's posterior to that.
Is it?
Yeah, but in the case like the Soviet Union special
I have
forces.
it. I have it. NKVD. Toma ya. No reason why I know that.
I mean, it might be, but doesn't make sense to me. That, I mean, if Anya was causing trouble in some way that I can't even imagine, if she was already dead, why the, the smile?
Glasgow smile.
Yeah, that's what
Cover up?
keeps throwing everything off.
Maybe a message.
Maybe
Who for?
no, maybe it's just a distraction.
I mean, you have to be pretty cold-blooded to use that as a distraction.
Yeah, but it's a case that when called after so many years, no one found the criminal behind it.
So you think it's not related to the original Glasgow smile?
Maybe it's like an homage to it, sadistic homage. But I think it's not very plausible that it's the same killer, because so many years have passed without it happening again.
I look at Ernest.
Is that criminal still alive? Because maybe we could have an interview.
I estimated
never caught,
that
was
he or she
Yeah,
would
he was
be
never
like
scored.
Or no,
at least
okay.
5-5. That's why I asked Jess to tell me if someone was over
yeah.
45, because it's immediately a suspect. Yeah, he or she would probably be alive. But why so many years inactive? Maybe
And if it's a
an
serial killer,
admirer, maybe it's an
copycat.
admirer, maybe a copycat, maybe.
but I mean, if this is really a serial, like, if someone did it for a distraction, probably it's not going to happen anymore. If it's like an actual serial killer, another body will show up. I mean, I don't think that killing a few other people as a distraction really works.
Do we know from previous cases, that's Kevin asking, si el asesine de Glasgow Smile, cómo mataba a sus víctimas, aparte de la seña que dejaba?
I don't think we asked. No, I think we started asking questions about the case, but Dan was like, I don't know.
I'm going to drink.
I mean, picture that that Dahlia's killer, whatever it's called, the Glasgow Smile doer, I don't know, strangled her victims and then did the smile, or maybe they drowned the victims and did the smile. This certainly looks like some sort of an accident and just trying to save the scene by doing that. If we knew for sure the method of the past crimes, maybe with proof or not, that
She
it's the case
could-
to save.
Maybe they want to kill her slowly, but they kill her accidentally. Or faster than they wanted.
Holy fuck, Ernest!
Us writers have a lot of imagination.
Ernest, when you went to the crime scene, was there a knife or something? The one that they used for the smile, was it there?
No,
Or
I think
fingerprints?
no. I didn't see it. I don't know if.
Okay,
the
so
police
they
found
took it. They took it with it. Okay.
If you want
Mira,
to
eso
know
mismo.
more about the serial killer, I assume Ernest could roll, or someone who could take the trace of the information.
La hemeroteca.
But I think I gave some information to some people, but I don't remember exactly. So if you wanna roll,
To do what?
Roll.
I assume Ernest would be the person who could know more, or because he's a journalist, and the rest, even if they are polices, this is a old case, so maybe they just don't
Yeah.
know much
What
about
will
it.
be the roll?
I was not even alive, I think. Or really young.
Like academic knowledge? No, I don't
Something
think
you
so.
have big.
I have academic
Maybe
knowledge too.
maybe it can be insight.
I
Mental
don't
insight.
know.
Yeah, it's like kind of remembering.
There's no history here.
Yeah.
I assume you could know the main information that the killer never was caught, but there was a lot of media information, so the police tried to avoid the information went public. So the information that reached to the media was that the only clues was a footprint and a bag with cement, and it seems that the body was moved, but before was moved there, it was torture, like with cuts
wow.
and suffering,
Yeah, it's
And there
not made
was
in a rush.
and there was some suspicious people like Mark Hansen, the owner of dance club, which was visited a lot by Elizabeth, who was the Dalia Negra, that was the first body found, and also Robert Manley, who take her to a motel when she was found without knowing where in the city. But both of them has alibi, so they were discarded. And it's supposed that the killer, the real one, contacts some medias to show who were their victims, some possessions of the victims to show that he was the real one, but never said who was.
He was a proud killer.
He wanted to be
I
in the
still
media.
think it's not just name. I mean, if you want to be famous and you stop, either you are dead or incapacitated, because that's not something you just stop doing unless someone forces you to stop.
Yeah.
It's almost an impulse, let's say. So I'm either for the copycat theory, or maybe, I don't know, the son of or the daughter of the national criminal. It doesn't add up.
I think
Natalia. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the cause of death was strongly passionate, like someone who knows the victim, because she was close to the killer. Maybe she sees someone that was following her, she will run. But she let that person
Yeah, I mean,
close to her.
She was like in a dark alley, right? It's not the kind of place you just go in. It's the kind of place you get dragged into.
But they didn't shoot her. Like, I think she could have tried to run.
Or scream.
or scratch her way out.
But didn't she have like bruises and stuff? Doesn't that like show like that there was like a fight?
But he said like it was like a small fight, like when she find out that she was in danger.
So you think that like someone trustworthy like lured her, and just on the final moment she realized that danger back?
Yes, I think.
That could work.
What person did she know enough to trust?
Yeah, I mean, did she have any like friends? Someone apart from you, Laura, that she hang out with?
I don't know of anybody so close. Did he tell you, Natalia, if she thought she was in danger or something? Like somebody was following her? Because she didn't trust me with that information if she had.
She doesn't say anything, so I'm guessing no. Okay, no. No, nothing of the sort. And I mean, we are sisters, so we're close, but you know how our relationship has been lately.
Maybe she saw something that she wasn't supposed to.
See.
I mean, everyone needs a confidant. And if you two were in bad terms, I must say bad terms, with her, she must have been spoken to someone or led someone close to her. Everyone needs a confidant.
Like, did she work at some place? So maybe she could have like a co-worker she got
She was
close
a
with?
housewife. We stated that.
Neighbor.
don't know.
Did she get like any mail, usually from a friend or something?
Did
No, you realize.
I think we should go to the pawn shop and then maybe go to the addresses just with her picture to see if someone recognizes her. Let's not discard that she had a secret nightlife whatsoever. Let's keep that in
When
mind.
you say that, I like raise my head, like how do you dare? But then stop on my tracks, saying he has a point.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, and we're here to find out. We're on the same page. We should help each other by telling whatever someone knows.
Okay, so you pay the bill and go to the pawn shop. When you are
We walk.
I
take Drake aside.
I also need to make a phone call.
a phone call, okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's a lot of secrets.
Me siento como que estamos jugando al Cluedo.
I need to call my fucking.
Cluedo vibes.
I'm gonna call my fucking boss and tell him like, hey, it's okay if I don't work for another day because I want to hang out with these people and investigate this one case.
I have friends.
Okay, for this Cluedo, you just have the where. You don't have the weapon or the who. Okay, so I don't
And we
know.
have some suspects.
So I don't know if you want a CJ.
Yeah, I think a
Okay.
short scene would be nice.
So Drake, Natalia, you go first. So the rest of you defend yourselves.
So I didn't mention anything because I wasn't going to do anything about it, and I just thought, let it be, don't get involved, forget about it, forget it ever happened. But now that we're talking about all of this, I was contacted by
By whom?
a member of the NKVD not that long
Okay.
ago, a little bit before I met you. And initially I didn't know he was a member of that organization. We just started chatting. We were both from the Soviet Union. And as the conversation went on, he ended up making me an offer to... Basically, they said that they would fund my books if I added certain messages into my writing. He didn't even give me a chance to answer. He simply said, think about it, and left. I didn't even think about it, because after what my dad went through, I absolutely not. I don't want anything to do with any politics whatsoever. But I didn't think much of it. I just thought, well, that's happened. I guess every Soviet person in America has to face this at some point. And now it's starting to seem a little bit more relevant.
Yeah. Do you think they contact her as well?
Maybe. It could be. I mean, she was married to a
It
police
looks
woman.
like. Yeah.
If they wanted me and I'm just a writer, she could get a lot of good information for them. I don't think she would, though. Is what I... Like, she was so integrated into American life. She wanted nothing to do with the Soviet Union.
Yeah. But everyone is capable of being brainwashed if done properly.
I suppose. Anyway, I
it's-
just wanted you to know. That's all.
So you are not working the MAK whatsoever.
Yeah, I also
That-
don't remember.
That. Sí que tiene una N y una K.
No, of course not.
But your dad is.
No.
So they just randomly contact every unit civilian expatriate to
Yeah.
try to recruit them. It's randomly done. Don't you think maybe your dad?
I looked into it a lot, and there was just no evidence he was framed. And I never found anything to suspect that he was actually... You know me, I am very thorough with my investigation.
Yeah, you are.
And even after all this time, he's on me va a salir o no. He's in cadena perpetua. And after all these years, he's never... I visit him every once in a while. He's never even, suggested anything. I would think he would try to recruit me as well, if he was.
Okay, then leaving your dad aside, why don't you think they didn't reach out again to you if they made an offer? If I were them, the only reason I wouldn't go back to you is because I found someone to do the job for you. And the next in line would be Annie. She was in bad terms with you, in bad terms with Laura, alone in a new country, even though she could try to pass as one of us Americans. But for the right price, everyone can sell themselves.
But
I
maybe
think this information is relevant.
it is. The thing is, do you think they were in they had financial issues or something that might have motivated her? I don't think it was out of love for the country.
Not really. I thought it's for a price. The price usually is only related. But I don't think I'm in a position to ask Laura anything because she distrusts me. She is not comfortable with me asking many questions. So you talk to Ernest. He has pictures.
Actually, she pulls out El carrete.
Sí,
He admitted it. He took pictures.
of course you did. You did. Okay. That's
Did you have
evidence.
Do you have a dark room or something?
Not really, I think. Not that I think of. But we can find a place to.
Okay. My purse.
Since it worked really well, you with Ernest, do you think, my love, that you could try to be your most charming self with Laura? She may need a friend right now. And all the clues point to her. You may not be a Russian spy. You could be my spy. I'm gonna caress her cheek.
She's getting all stop. She does know me better than Ernest, though, and she knows I don't like her.
Yeah, but she needs a friend right now. And
Okay. Then what, are we partners now?
yeah, partners in law.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not promising anything, but I'll try.
I'm gonna give her a quick kiss. Just
They're very cute.
Okay, so you defend and Jay goes for that call and you will come back soon.
Oli.
You're faster.
Jay. So, I'm gonna walk to the payphone. Probably not the same payphone, like another nearby payphone. Yep. So basically, I know that I'm like from the Cirinzione family, and that we're here like trying not to ruffle any feathers, like on the down low, trying to see what's up, because this city is in another family's control.
Yep, the Leone.
But yes, but basically I'm gonna call like my superior or someone from the organization, and I'm like going to be like, so my girl was fucking killed.
What?
Yeah, so basically I'm going to tell them that, hey, my girl has been fucking killed. I wanna kill the fucker that did it. But also, I suspect that there's something big going on here. So I'm gonna tell them like specific details, like she was married to a police officer, like a lot of the weird information, like maybe she was a spy, like not like I think like in the context of a criminal mafia, it's very reasonable to be like, someone killed my girlfriend, I want to kill them, help me.
Yeah.
But also I'm going to sprinkle in some of that. I think this is also very interesting for us, like to figure out what happened, because I'm like 90% sure that the Leones are involved, and that if we catch the killer, we can fuck with it.
Okay. I don't know if
I'm gonna ask for help, basically.
Yeah. I don't know if they knew that you had a girlfriend.
Yeah, they probably didn't. I'm like, I got a girl and she got killed, and I'm fucking angry about it.
So if you tell them that, they will be interested. I mean, maybe we can kill the killer and make that seems that the Leone did, or if the Leone are the killer, maybe
that's the good stuff. Like I'm wanting to tell them basically, like, I suspect it's either a Leone or someone close to them, and like even better that like we could kill him, like that works for me. But if it's someone involved with them, we can like pull back the strings a little bit, open up the curtains a little bit. I think that could probably hurt them more, like for the police to like stick their nose in their business.
Yeah, but you know who is the killer? You have some clue?
I'm gonna tell them that I suspect like the pig she had for a wife, but that I'm not really sure about it. That like basically what I'm going to tell them is like she got involved with very bad influences like me. So I think she got involved with the Leones, and I think they killed her.
Okay, so you want to kill the police or police woman. Yeah, we know that the Glione are really in gambling, so maybe asking there we can get
Oh,
more
yeah.
information.
Yeah, like that bitch has a huge gambling problem. Like, this what I'm going to tell them is that like, don't send a hitman. Like, I just want information. I want to try to do this on the down low. Like, if we go around killing people, like, we are gonna be noticed. We're trying to like just get information, but I think we have a very good opportunity that like if you guys can get some information and if we can pull a few strings, we can like fuck them up without getting our hands dirty.
Yeah.
Like I think they fucked up and we can make that fuck up a bit bigger.
And you know where she is going to be,
For sure.
so give us an hour and a place, and we try to make it.
But where she is, like we're talking about Laura.
Yeah.
But why did they want to like overall? Why do they want to know where she is? Like, are they going to try to like
To catch her in case she knows more, or kill her because she's a police woman, and blame the Leone.
how is that gonna help us? Like it's like sure we could do that, but like we don't have enough information. If we were sure that she killed
Okay.
her, sure. But like, right now what I need is like she got involved with like I think she got involved with the other side. Like she got involved with criminals. Like there's something here.
Maybe
I
you
need some information.
could get closer to her, and
Yeah,
she
like
could help
I'm as
us
close.
in
I'm
case-
as close. Like what I'm telling them is like I'm not going to leave like her fucking side as far as like for as long as I can. I'm trying to get as much information as possible. But if I'm playing the good boy and being with her, I can't be like on the streets or on the dark places asking questions. So I need you guys to help them with that.
Okay.
I'll try. I'll keep close. I'll try to figure out as much as you can, but I need a bit of help, like from down low.
Okay, we'll try to be closer to you. I suppose you tell them where you are.
Yeah.
And if you get really close to her, maybe she could, hide some of crimes and put on the Leon side or something. So it could
Yeah,
be.
I'm gonna tell them like you're not going to fucking believe this, but she killed another policeman like point blank, no questions asked.
Okay.
The fuckers are going to try to like. We are not going like don't do anything about it yet, but like we can really fuck them up with that because they're going to say, oh, it was self-defense. The fuck it was self-defense. Like she was on edge. Like we were running after someone that might have information, and her cables crossed, and she shot the fucking girl.
Okay.
So like we can fuck her up. They're going to try to cover it up. It's a self-defense. Things happens, but like I know shit about that. But like I don't want like to get things moving. I just need information for now. But like we are going to fuck them up as hard as we can.
Okay, that's cool. We have information to blackmail if we need it, so it's great. Okay.
Yeah.
We take notes and we'll send some members of the group close to you just in case you
Okay.
need it. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
I'll
want
call you back.
a secret word or something that you can scream
Yeah.
and we go?
Yeah, I'll set something up with them like in case things get like really bad,
Okay.
they know when to act. Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll try to send someone there. Okay.
Okay, thanks. I'll call you back if I have any more information. But from a bit off roll, like Jay is completely different now. Like he's
Yeah.
playing a play like he's very jovial and very carefree, and here is like we're gonna kill these motherfuckers and we're going to make them pay.
Make this practical guy now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you join
Yeah, so,
everyone
yeah, so I
else.
hung up and joined. Yeah.
Okay, so during this walk,
Yeah.
Natalia and Drake were touching themselves and kissing themselves and love things for lover's name.
Se me he perdido.
And Jay
Shirts button up wrong, hair messy.
Okay, not that bad.
And they made a call, and
Yep.
you are really, really close to the pawn shop. When you are getting close, you realize that this place is not cool because there's a lot of noise due to
Pawn shop.
the proximity of a train rail. So more or less each 15 minutes is so it's not a great place.
Before we get to the pawn shop, I'm going to tell you guys, like, hey, I called my boss. So apparently, like, basically, I told him a little bit about the situation, like, not any details or not anything like that. But yeah, I'm good for the evening. Like, I'm not going to be able to like be full time working on this case, but I'm good for the evening for now. To keep, going with you guys and try to figure out stuff. And also, I
Great.
didn't.
You hear Laura
I-
say.
You didn't hear this from me, but my boss let it slide that the life insurance was like suspiciously high.
The beneficiary from that life insurance policy.
It's according to her will, because apparently she made a will, and it will mostly go to you, Laura.
True. It's
Okay.
like,
I mean, I'm not good on the details, but what he's told me basically is like this. It's a really fucking big life insurance. Like, she was young, she was able-bodied, so she got like a very good life insurance. Like,
How the fuck was she
suspiciously good.
paying for that?
I don't know, but it's like she only paid like a few months of it. That's why I'm here.
Perspicacia.
Against who?
Laura. I want to know if she is really surprised or not.
Ooh, I can roll on that shit too.
So you two roll.
I can roll, but
Okay.
56.
Oh,
what's
you
the-
roll too.
no sé, tengo que darle solo vosotros.
But you roll too.
Ah, okay. I was going to
rolling from inside the pawn shop, you can hear someone go. You can hear someone go. No lo sé, Rick. Parece falso.
So I guess
Empeñas la bestia.
all of you success or Jay you fail. I don't know how you.
I don't know if I fail. Like, I don't have insight. For perspicacia, yes, I do have that.
Yeah.
Yes, one moment.
It's
No,
a-
I fail.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
fail.
you know nothing, but
Nothing.
Ernest, you succeed, isn't it? And what can Ernest see on you, Laura?
He doesn't really have any idea of this will or that policy or anything. She's just as puzzled as everyone else and a bit suspicious of Jay, but that's it.
So Laura is what's happening here? Okay. Any more conversations? Okay. So when you get closer to the shop, what you see, are in a good timetable, but what you see is the closed paper.
Time.
Yeah.
I would knock anyway.
When you knock, you feel like the door is.
Oh shit.
I
That
will find another password smile, mark my words.
this looks like one of my books already.
I want to
Is
know.
this a cliffhanger?
Almost. I want to know where are each of you. So I guess Laura is the first one on the door, and the rest of you?
Charlotte is hiding behind Natalie.
I think then it's the happy couple, and behind the happy couple, Ernest and Jay.
I think I'm gonna go behind Laura and in front of Natalia.
Yep.
Okay.
Works.
How do you feel when the door opens? You see inside, you see to the sides. What do you do, Laura? What do you see when the door is opening? You see in front, you see the floor, you see behind, you see on the side. Where do you see?
In front.
And you Drake same?
Over Laura's shoulder, a little more up to the front, just
Okay.
más lejos. And I'm already reaching for my gun.
Okay, so you watch inside, and what you see is an old wooden counter, a cash register that seems closed. I guess Laura automatically sees on the shelves a brown envelope that she seems like were in the house.
Muy bien.
And I guess both of you, because you are both detective, you see some holes on the counter
Bullet
and in the wall. Yeah, this is you. And the three of one who are inside, now that you realize that the door is open and everything seems suspicious, they look around. So they look that on the door frame there's not little blood, there's quite an amount of blood, and if they see to the floor outside of the shop, if they pay attention, they see like some blood on the floor that if you follow it with your sim, you can see that it trace a few meters towards the street to northbound, but then is lost because of the asphalt. So this is the pawn shop. What do you want?
We should call the police.
Again.
Again.
Thanks at this rate, though.
Still, we are going to all end up in jail at this rate.
Yeah, we keep being related to corpses lately.
Especially you, Ernest.
Anybody in the I say out loud, hello?
You don't get any answer. You see on the floor inside I think you both have ballistics, Drake and Laura. So
We have shoot, yeah.
yeah,
That sounds really cool.
you recognize that on the floor there are 12 cartridge. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Cartridge. Yes.
That one
The cartoon.
of .45 from a Colt 1911 display case. Okay, so it's in the display case, in the counter, and in the wall. There's some holes of that bullet, and in the floor there's the cartridge that work.
I am going to take a second gun that was in my leg.
Laura es un coche de payaso, solo que en lugar de payaso saca pistola.
This is my private gun, not the official one. And I'm going to go very how do you say it? Slowly to check if there is anybody hurt behind the counter.
The main object you see is behind the counter a heavy curtain where you think it goes to a back room.
Then I apartar, no sé cómo se dice.
Okay. And you see there's a trapdoor that it seems open.
I look
I'm gonna
Behind-
just to like no noises.
Okay, so you look through this trapdoor and you end this session while you check Laura, but Laura, and maybe Drake if he shows up, what you see downstairs is a riddle body. Is the body of a Jew, and also he has very close to him
the body of who?
Jew, judío,
Ah,
You. Yeah.
and close to him there's a shotgun too. So
Does he has a Glasgow smile?
no,
That's my last question.
he has on the forehead the like a kiss with red lipstick.
So the killer's getting crafty.
So this is the end for this session.